Hi, I'm Paula Hawkins. I'm the author of The Girl on the Train, and my new novel is The Blue Hour, and I would love it if everyone in Colombia would go out and buy it and read it, and let me know what you think. I'm on Instagram. And tell me what you're reading and what crime novels you love. So The Blue Hour is a psychological suspense novel, and it's set on this remote tidal island off the coast of Scotland. And this is an island that has just one house on it. There's only one way on and off the island. And for a very long time, it was home to an artist, a woman called Vanessa Chapman. When the book opens, she's already dead. That's not a spoiler. But there's an exhibition of her work at a gallery in London, and somebody who's visiting the exhibition spots that in one of her sculptures, there's a bone, and that bone is not an animal bone, which is what the label says. It's a human bone. And so a mystery starts, and the people who own the museum have to try and find out, like, where did this bone come from? Who does it belong to? And what was Vanessa Chapman, the artist, really up to all those years on the island? Well, actually, the idea was, it sort of started with the island because I went on holiday to France, actually, and I saw a little island like this. So it's tidal. It's an island that's cut off when the tide comes in. When the tide comes out, you can walk there, but once the tide's in, you're trapped and you can't get away. And I really loved the idea of setting a novel in a place like this because that's just the perfect setting for a crime novel. And I was also wondering, like, what kind of person would want to live in a house on an island that's cut off? You know, you'd need to be a special kind of person. But there is a man in this novel. He's not, for once, he's not evil. There's a good man in this novel that he's the curator, this man called James Becker, who's the one who kind of is playing detective and is trying to figure out, like, everything that happened in Vanessa's life. So yeah, that's a bit different this time, that we've got a man at the center of the book who's not evil. I mean, obviously it was a great experience. The Girl on the Train was massive, as you said. It was very successful, and the thing was, for 2 years after it was published, I was touring almost all the time. I was traveling. There was the movie that I didn't write, but I had to, I went to the set and I met the actors and did all the fun things. And it was very hard for me to actually write a novel in that period because I need to be at home, quiet, concentrating. But also I was aware that there would be a lot of scrutiny of whatever I did next. People would. So that was quite a daunting feeling, to know that people would be waiting to see what I did. I mean, in the end, you just have to get on with it, and I did. And it was tricky, and it's nice now for me. I have some distance from all of that, so I feel much more calm, and it's much easier for me to write these days. I'd say that, don't try and follow trends. Don't try and jump on bandwagons. There's always something that's going to be fashionable and big, but you've got to really stay true to your own vision and to most of all, to the characters that you're interested in talking about, because that's where I think the heart of a novel is. Yes, you want an exciting plot, and you want twists and all that kind of stuff, but the thing that people remember and that what they really fall in love with is a character, a really interesting, believable. They don't have to be nice, they don't have to be likable, but a character that you'll follow around, no matter where they go, because they're so compelling.